The Biden administration is boosting coronavirus vaccine deliveries to states this week. CBS 4 Washington correspondent Jesse Tenor is live with a look now at the latest efforts to increase vaccinations. Jesse.
Yeah, good evening. As the FDA continues to evaluate the country's third coronavirus vaccine, the White House says that it's trying to make the most of what the U.S. currently has.
By the end of July, we'll have over 600 million doses.
President Biden promised the American people COVID-19 vaccines will be widely available before August.
We've acted aggressively to increase the vaccine supply.
Jeff Zients, the White House coronavirus response coordinator, said Wednesday the weekly allocations to states will increase from 11 to 13.5 million shots, and pharmacies will receive double the doses, from 1 to 2 million.
About 5% of Americans have been vaccinated twice.
CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky reported new coronavirus cases and hospitalizations continue to decline, but said it's still too early to attribute that to vaccinations alone.
We shouldn't rest in that comfort.
Dr. Anthony Fauci said he's working with Pfizer and Moderna to determine if a person who has been vaccinated can still spread the disease.
There have been some studies that are pointing into a very favorable direction that will have to be verified and corroborated by other studies.
In the meantime, Fauci said the most important thing Americans can do, along with masking and social distancing,
get vaccinated.
And along those lines, President Biden plans to visit Michigan tomorrow to tour a Pfizer vaccine manufacturing site. His administration did recently sign the final contract for 100 million more doses each of the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines. Live in Washington, I'm Jesse Tenor.
And Jesse, before you go, as you probably know, in central Indiana, we're dealing with a lot of severe winter weather, lots of snow. What did the White House team have to say about vaccine deliveries?
Zients addressed that question from reporters today, and he was saying that obviously deliveries are being impacted in places like Indiana because of the snow. He was saying that really the only advice that the White House has been giving to states like this is to expand hours at vaccination sites once they can safely reopen.
All right, Jesse, one last question. I think if we have time, what's the Biden administration doing to increase testing in places like schools?
Yeah, the Biden administration did just announce today that it would be allocating $1.6 billion to increase testing in schools and other underserved areas. And it would also go also looking at those variants that the CDC did say today even that it still continues to be very worried about. And then a large chunk of that money, too, would also go to the manufacturing of different testing supplies, since shortages there still continue as well.
All right. Jesse Tenor with our Washington correspondent. Thank you very much tonight.